What's a problem you and your ancestors from 4,000 years ago share? Mom still makes me get home by sundown so the predators don't get me. Mosquitoes. Menstruation. Scottish weather is shite now, it was shite back then too. Scottish hills are still annoying to climb. The sea is still too cold. Midges are still irritating AF. Colorblindness making it difficult to tell if meat is thoroughly cooked, hard to spot sunburns, skin discoloration, vegetable ripeness, etc. Probably made things harder for my ancestor than me, but still. Just had to pass it on, didn't you, Grandpa? We look the same. Edit, ugly. That itchy spot you just can't reach. Going bald. Fuck you genetics, I'm 17. Eating whole equals breathing whole. No Wi-Fi when in the backcountry. That moment of blinding, nausea-inducing pain when you stub your toe. Having to go all the way to the Carpathian Mountains to get gold to make a proper sun disk. Annoying cow lick, no matter what it never says down. Without any tools, most of nature could maul me to death. Not being able to speak any comprehensible language, and just mumbling about things that nobody else can understand. Fire hot. Finding a girlfriend. Food keeps going bad. We have freezers, vacuum sealers, refrigerators, and better preservatives, but I still wind up throwing out a lot of produce. Even in the fridge it stays good for a week tops. But at least I have the option of throwing away the moldy food and getting more. It's not a game of food poisoning or starvation, which is more likely. Edit, for those saying to buy smaller portions of food, that's mostly what I do. Just venting about having to go buy green beans twice a week and throwing them out if I have unexpected dinner plans a few days in a row. Hypermobility. It's a genetic disorder, so. That's all I got. Edit, for everyone who says this sounds like an advantage, superpower, I'm going to paste my reply to the first person who said that. Spoken like someone who doesn't have to pop their shoulders and hips back into their joints every morning if they fall asleep on their side, and who isn't going to need multiple elbow surgeries before they're 30. Sad face. At least I never need a back scratcher though, I suppose. Seriously, look up hypermobility, and connective tissue disorders. They're not a fun time, and severe ones can be quite dangerous. No knowledge of basic geography. No, I mean, for real, none at all. Where TF am I? Keeping track of all 3,600 deities in the Inanna pantheon. The bloody Hittites. I'm not racist, but the Hittites can go suck a fat one. Pregnancy discomfort and painful childbirth. Waiting for the sequel to Gilgamesh. It's gonna be huge. The probability of dying from something treatable. RN, I have a lump in my tit that I just have no money to check. Fearing getting measles. Finding a good mate. Bad teeth. I didn't really care about my oral health for many years because I'm an idiot, so now that I'm older I have a lot of cavities and a couple of broken molars I need to get taken care of. My name is Max, and I have a tendency to over-engineer things. I once tried to reinvent glue because I forgot that it already existed. My father's name is Max, and he has a tendency to over-engineer things. He once tried to invent a system that would automatically put toilet lids back down after detecting that the light in the bathroom had gone off. The sensor was in the toilet bowl. My grandfather's name is Max, and he has a tendency to over-engineer things. He once tried to, literally, reinvent the wheel. My great-grandfather's name was Max, and he had a tendency to over-engineer things. You get the idea. Let's rewind a few thousand years. My ancestor's name was probably Max, and he, almost certainly, had a tendency to over-engineer things. Even if he didn't, though, he definitely hated it when his neighbors played goddamned ancient Sumerian mariachi music at 4 in the goddamned morning while he was trying to get some sleep. Back pain and depression probably. There's nothing worth watching on television. This post-XP split, how TF did we not solve this yet? Life is fucking hard. Shit sticking to our butt hair. This might not be a correct answer for this sort of question, but my parents had a very difficult time getting pregnant, like 5 miscarriages, so they went through all these tests. Turns out my mom and dad share a common ancestor. They were so genetically similar that they were perfect matches for every donor situation. Humans. Children can be wonderful. Children can be a pain in the ass. Still no Half-Life 3. Pooping is not any easier. All the big ones: how to get food, water, a shelter, procreate, good company. Thanks for watching. What would be your response? Leave it in the comments and see what the others say. Please also like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care.